Today is July 26th. Welcome to Big Book Daily. My name is Rob. I am an alcoholic. It is a thrill, honor, and joy to be here with you today as we journey through the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous and the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. Today on the Big Book, we are going to finish Bill's story by reading page 16. And out of the 12 and 12, we're going to continue step 4 by reading page 44. And out of the daily reflections in 24 hours a day, we are going to read today's entry. So with that, hope y'all are doing well this morning, my friends. Life is good over here. We've been once again given a brand new set of 24 hours. That's a blessing in itself. And to be sober on top of that, that is just exponentially better. So with that, let's go ahead and get to the good stuff. All right, if you recall from yesterday's reading, Bill and his wife, they are working with others, and they have all these goals and dreams of this thing called AA, expanding. And Buddy does it expand. So according to the footnote yesterday, in 2017, AA is composed of approximately 118,305 groups, and I'm sure that it is more than that now. So we're going to finish off this chapter, the last few paragraphs. Page 16. An alcoholic in his cups is an unlovely creature. Our struggles with them are variously strenuous, comic, and tragic. One poor chap committed suicide in my home. He could not or would not see our way of life. There is, however, a vast amount of fun about it all. I suppose some would be shocked at our seeming worldliness and levity. But just underneath, there is deadly earnestness. Faith has to work 24 hours a day, in and through us, or we perish. Most of us feel we need to look no further for utopia. We have it with us right here and now. Each day, my friend's simple talk in our kitchen multiplies itself in a widening circle of peace on earth and goodwill to men. Bill W., co-founder of AA, died January 24th, 1971. Out of the 12 and 12 run, step 4, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Page 44. But that is not all of the danger. Every time a person imposes his instincts unreasonably upon others, unhappiness follows. If the pursuit of wealth tramples upon people who happen to be in the way, then anger, jealousy, and revenge are likely to be aroused. If sex runs riot, there's a similar uproar. Demands made upon other people for too much attention, protection, and love can only invite domination or revulsion in the protectors themselves. Two emotions quite as unhealthy as the demands which evoke them. When an individual's desire for prestige becomes uncontrollable, whether in the sewing circle or at the international conference table, other people suffer and often revolt. This collision of instincts can produce anything from a cold snub to a blazing revolution. In these ways, we are set in conflict not only with ourselves, but with other people who have instincts too. Alcoholics especially should be able to see that instinct run wild in themselves is the underlying cause of their destructive drinking. We have drunk to drown feelings of fear, frustration, and depression. We have drunk to escape the guilt of passions, and then have drunk again to make more passions possible. We have drunk for vainglory, that we might the more enjoy foolish dreams of pomp and power. This perverse soul sickness is not pleasant to look upon. Instincts on rampage balk at investigation. The minute we make a serious attempt to probe them, we are liable to suffer severe reactions. Daily Reflections, July 26th. The worth of sobriety. Every AA group ought to be fully self-supporting, declining outside contributions. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 160. When I go shopping, I look at the prices, and if I need what I see, I buy it and pay. Now that I am supposed to be in rehabilitation, I have to straighten out my life. When I go to a meeting, I take a coffee with sugar and milk, sometimes more than one. By the collection time, I'm either too busy to take money out of my purse or I do not have enough. But I am there because I need this meeting. I heard someone suggest dropping the price of a beer into the basket, and I thought, that's too much. I almost never give $1. Like many others, I rely on more generous members to finance the fellowship. I forget that it takes money to rent the meeting room, buy my milk and sugar in cups. I will pay, without hesitation, 90 cents for a cup of coffee at a restaurant after the meeting. I always have money for that. So, how much is my sobriety and my inner peace worth? 24 hours a day, July 26th. AA thought for the day. When we come to the end of our lives on earth, we will take no material thing with us. We will not take 1 cent in our cold, dead hands. The only things that we may take are the things that we have given away. If we've helped others, we may take that with us. If we have given of our time and money for the good of AA, we may take that with us. Looking back over our lives, what are we proud of? Not what we've gained for ourselves, but what few good deeds we have done are the things that really matter in the long run. What will I take with me when I go? Meditation for the day. Hallowed be thy name. What does that mean to us? Here, name is used in the sense of spirit. The words mean praise to God for his spirit in the world, making us better. We should be especially grateful for God's spirit, which gives us strength to overcome all that is base in our lives. His spirit is powerful. It can help us to live a conquering, abundant life. So we praise and thank him for his spirit in our lives and in the lives of others. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may be grateful for God's spirit in me. I pray that I may try to live in accordance with it. Okay, that concludes today's reading. Man, that 24 hours a day is powerful. When we come to the end of our lives on earth, we will take no material thing with us, will not take 1 cent in our cold dead hands. The only things that we may take are the things that we have given away. I remember an old Fred Rogers quote about how we leave a piece of us behind in every encounter with another person. Now, that's something that lives on beyond us. I know service work is a major, major part of the program, but it's not just confined to alcoholics. It's to everyone. In my life, I have to just remember 2 things. Love God and love others. Serve the God of my understanding and serve others. If I do those 2 things to the best of my ability, I probably won't drink today. But it's one day at a time, right? That's all it is. And that for me, that is so comforting. I used to not really understand that. Everyone would say, just one day at a time, keep coming back one day at a time. Easy does it. All those cliches. I didn't really understand them. Until I did. And I realized I don't have to worry about saving the world. I don't have to worry about the next 30 years being sober. I just have to worry about today and what I can control. That serenity prayer is wonderful. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. There's a lot of things I can't change. Why am I borrowing stress in the futility of trying to change something I can't? Courage to change the things I can. Well, there's a lot of things I can change. And most of those things are me and my attitude. And the wisdom to know the difference. That gives me a lot of peace of mind right there. Just have to worry about today. And the relationships that are around me right now. And helping my fellow man in any way. But that's all I've got for today. Thanks for letting me ramble for a minute. I hope you all have a great day. If you are sober today, my friend, you're a miracle. And those who love you are very proud of you. And please know, everyone, that I don't speak on behalf of AA, NA, Al-Anon. any other sect or denomination. I'm just a friend in recovery, grateful to be here and grateful to be sober today. And if we are given another set of 24 hours, I sincerely look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow.